What's up, everybody? This is Borbay, and here's my painting of the world-famous Apollo Theater. This is definitely a sign and a marquee that I've been dying to paint for years. This is based on a photo that I took probably about 5 years ago, and it's kind of like a daytime, borderline twilight painting, but I knew I wanted it to be nighttime. I wanted it to have that kind of magical feel that when you look at this marquee, it's amazing. It's got this presence and this vibration that's just incredible. Which is apropos, of course, for everything that goes on in the Apollo Theater, which is just an amazing venue. And I'm sad to say that in my comedy days I never did perform there, but maybe in another life. But with the painting itself, I started out just with a very basic underpainting, blocking out the forms, blocking out the shapes, and went right into the sky. I kind of knew right away that that sky was not going to be the ultimate end point sky, but I wanted to lay it out and just get a feel for it while I created the other colors. The sign itself is kind of a green ochre, sort of a very strange color, green hued ochre. But I wanted to capture that. It's kind of this reflective metal. It's a little bit unusual, but it was definitely a fun challenge to capture. This sign below, the white sign with the bulbs, I was sort of nervous about painting that because it took up such a dominant part of the composition, but I felt that it was a challenge that I wanted to take on, so I went for it anyway. As you'll see, kind of with the sky, I had to go back in there, repainted it. The darker it felt so much more accurate and what I was looking to capture. As I was creating, I tried to stick with, painting all the blues, all the reds. So as you could see, the blues in the windows, and I laid it out in the reflection on the actual marquee. And then it was fun to go in there and turn on the lights and hand paint all those individual neon tubes, which is, it's certainly a challenge. I mean, I love to do it. And, sometimes a little bit of the inaccuracy of your hand, it creates a little bit more of a reverberation, which is nice and kind of more appropriate for neon tubing anyway. But as you'll see, you could see the little brush that I'm marking on there. I really like to get into the details, and pretty much this entire 16 by 20 was painted with a size 1 or smaller brush, with the exception maybe of a size 3 in the background in the sky. But once I get down to the final phases, it's about putting on those final touches, about that second layer of highlights on the tubing, and popping in probably hundreds of individual bulbs on the white marquee at the bottom. And then, of course, I had so much fun with the reflective light, throwing the red and the orange, which are fairly pure in color there. And then, of course, just throwing my signature on there. I signed it with 4 different colors to try to create a little bit of a sense of neon in of itself, which was something that I wanted to do. I thought that would be fun. But otherwise, here's my painting of the Apollo. I hope you enjoyed coming along for the journey, and there's going to be a lot more to come on Borbay.com, so definitely check it out, Borbay.com, and Borbay everywhere, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thanks very much for stopping by.